So for the team's thesis on the human's experience of miracles, miracles are extraordinary occurrences that defy natural explanations and serve as a evidence of supernatural intervention. To support that, throughout history and across cultures, there have been numerous documented cases of miraculous healings.
And for our second supporting point, there are instances where individuals have experienced divine interventions, such as near death experiences or encounters with angelic beings, which cannot be solely explained by physiological or psychological factors.
So for our third point, supporting point, no, religious texts and teachings contain description of miraculous event, providing a foundation for the belief in supernatural interventions.
Okay, so to object point one, skeptics may argue that reported healings can be attributed to the placebo effect or natural remissions, rather than supernatural causes.
And for the objection 2.2, critics may contend that near-death experiences and encounters with angelic beings can be explained by physiological and psychological factors such as endorphin release or hallucinations.
So for the objection 2.3, some individuals may claim that religious texts are subjective and open to interpretation, and the reported miracles could be metaphorical or exaggerated.
So to respond to that objection one, while some healings may have alternative explanation, there are cases where medical evidences supports the occurrence of miraculous healings involving unexplainable recoveries from previously incurable conditions.
And for the response to objection 2, physiological and psychological factors cannot account for all reported phenomena, as near-death experiences often involve vertical perception and encounters with angelic beings lead to transformative changes in individuals' lives.
So, to the response to objection 3, while religious texts may contain metaphorical elements, they also present miracles as historical events with testimonies from numerous eyewitnesses and corroborating historical records. The presence of miraculous events across various religious tradition further strengthens their validity.
So for my insight on response one, the existence of healing that defies medical knowledge challenges the notion that all healings can be dismissed as placebo effect or natural remissions, suggesting that involvement of supernatural forces.
And for the insight of on the response to the consistency and transformative impact of near-death experiences and encounters with angelic beings across different cultures imply a reality beyond individual physiological or psychological factors, pointing to the existence of realm beyond the physical.
For the my insight on response number 3, no, the presence of miraculous accounts in different religions and historical periods indicates a common human experience of supernatural intervention transcending cultural and religious boundaries.
So to conclude, miracles demonstrated by numerous reports of miraculous healings, divine interventions, and the consistency of supernatural accounts in religious texts challenge natural explanations and provide compelling evidence for the existence of natural forces at work in the world. These extraordinary occurrences affirm the reality of miracles and the potential for divine intervention in human affairs.